The purses and bags of Gilmore Girls, there were definitely quite a few. Let me know in the comments which one you would have wanted to steal. While I share with you, how did we deal with these bags on set? Where did they come from? Whose job was it to take care of them and make sure that they were there? How did we deal with them when they were on set? And what happened to them after the show ended? Hi, I'm Valerie Campbell. I was a key set costumer on Gilmore Girls, costume supervisor for a year in the life, and I share a lot of fun facts from behind the scenes. Make sure to stay until the end and hit all those buttons. First, what is your favorite bag on the show? Is it the Birkin bag, the Marc Jacobs little bag that Lorelai would wear? Was it Rory's backpack? Oh, I know. We all don't like that, but we do like the one in the pilot. Why did the pilot backpack not make it to the show? Why did she replace her backpack with that giant yellow backpack? Sometimes the bags and purses are scripted, as in the case of Rory's yellow backpack. She needed something utilitarian to hold all the books that she had from Chilton. Fun fact, Rory never carries a purse. If she does, it is very rare. She didn't like carrying one. So whenever she needed a place to put something, she'd be like, oh, I've got pockets. I'll put it in my pocket. I think mostly she just didn't want to have to deal with that extra prop. Now, whose job is it to get the bags and purses for the show? Technically, it is props' responsibility, but sometimes the costume department will pitch in and get certain bags if it is a more fashion-styled item. But a lot of times we would let props get them. But in the case of Lauren's bags, like her Marc Jacobs one, costume department was the one that would shop for that particular item. Props was responsible for the Birkin bag. It was, again, another scripted item. Hi, it's Future Valerie. I need your help. Creators on TikTok are now getting paid for searches. Please search Valerie's Cat Ice Cream and the purses and bags of Gilmore Girls Part 2 of the purses and bags of Gilmore Girls. How do we decide which purse to use for which scene? A lot of times we'll present several purses for Lauren to pick out, and she gets to pick which one she wants to wear with that outfit. While other times it will depend on what needs to come out of the purse. If there is a scripted moment where something needs to be pulled out of it, we need to make sure that whatever that item is fits inside. Can you think of any moments where someone grabs something out of a purse? When the purses make it to set, what happens? They're literally empty purses. Nothing is inside them. Props will fill the purses with washcloths, water bottles, things to give them weight, and sometimes they'll fill it with items that would be inside a purse, but mostly there's usually nothing. Now, as far as that Birkin bag, yes, that Birkin bag was real. Props went directly to Hermes to purchase it, and when it went back to the studio, it was under lock and key with the producers. Every time we worked with that bag on set, it was hand delivered by one of the producers, and at the end of the day, it was brought back to the producer's office to be locked away. At the end of every season, every department will turn over the assets for that season to production. Those items will then be accounted for with assets and the studio. So that Birkin bag, fun fact, did not end up with assets. According to Props, someone has it.